Hello. Sorry, it's
Hello.
been 2 weeks. I'm very excited. It's been a little. Sorry, it's been 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's
I'm
been
Been a
a
more
long
excited.
long,
time.
it's been a
Uh,
long old time.
Kate is better, so
Yay.
we have a voice, which is, I think, a necessity for running games.
So key.
Yeah.
Small
So
So
part.
key.
yeah,
Thank
we're
you
good.
guys.
We're good now. Welcome back to TTRPG Trials. Welcome back to the 8th Dungeon. Thank you for joining us. We're very excited to have you for our second game of the season. Are we doing seasons? Sure, second game of the
Sure.
season. Goblin Errands, which Kate will be running for us. So we will do one more quick roll call just in case there's somebody new in the crowd. I am Amber. I play Hephaestus on Romancing the Dungeon, our podcast, which comes out a new episode tomorrow. Don't miss it. We are, well, I guess the listeners are slowly ramping up to the finale. We're almost recording the finale, so not to be spoiling, but I'm incredibly stressed. You should be too.
Oh no. Oh no.
It'll
What
be I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry
if you say so?
about it. I don't. Everything's normal.
Oh no.
You should listen. If you don't listen yet, you should listen. Um, yeah, thanks for joining us. I am joined by my three other GM friends. We are doing TTRPG Trials, which is a show in which we trial games. Um, we talk about the games, we play the games a couple of times, and then we talk about the games again. So I will pass over to Dread.
Hello, I am Dread, also known as Caitlin, also known as the Dreaded DM. That's my full legal name. Uh, I have I am a TTRPG performer and sometimes content creator when I remember to do so. Uh, and I'm just excited to be here. I'm very excited to be a little gobbo.
Yeah, and we'll pass over to Wes.
Hi, I'm Wes. Some of you might know me as Arlington from Homebrew. Um, Possibly other characters in the future. Watch this space, season 2, campaign 2 happening soon. Cross your fingers, maybe one day. And various charity streams around the internet. I don't have too many monikers, unlike Dread. I'll just go by Wes. It's
It's
simple.
so fair. It's
As
so
you know.
fair. It's so
Simple, it's
stressful.
clean.
Yeah,
It's
nice
so
and clean.
stressful, honestly.
Just as long as it's not elongated to Wesley. And I am also very excited to play Little Gobbo, the best characters that exist in fantasy.
That's
So
true.
true. So
That's
true.
true. And we'll pass over to our GM, Kate. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Kate, and I have almost no internet presence. The bulk of my work has been offline. I've been running games for a very long time, and playing them for even longer. I'm really excited to be running Goblin Errands today, and I hope that I can do it justice. Do expect that we will have rules conversations and such during the game.
Of course.
This is all of our first time playing it, um, but I hope I have a tidy little story for us to play through. So
Yay. Do you want to give us just one more quick overview of the game for anybody who might have missed our chat episode, Kate?
yeah, for sure. So in Goblin Errands, you are a goblin who lives in a goblin hometown called a Ken. And your Ken needs something from the tall people world, tall people being everybody else. Um, and so you are sent on an errand to fetch whatever that thing is. And shenanigans ensue along the way. Um, Mechanically, it's you roll a pool of d6s, and fives and sixes are successes. You can also earn complications, which will subtract from your die rolls in the future, but are fun little things that change the way you might play the game. So, for example, if your character has a concussion, they might behave slightly differently than they would otherwise. Now, I did mention a concussion. One of the coolest things to me about this game is that the goblins do not have anything like hit points or ablative resources. Um, a goblin is infinitely tough. So they can have a concussion and still wander around and do stuff. Um, and so you can think of it more like a comedy in that respect than than a traditional role playing game. Um, and I think that that is in service to the game's broader themes of making the world more friendly for people with different abilities, which is something really important to me. So I'm excited about the game.
It looks super cute. I'm
I'm
very
very
excited.
excited.
Okay, is there anything else we want to talk about ahead of it, or will we just start cracking in? I think we're going to start with character creation anyway, aren't we?
I believe so.
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll do a bit of character creation. I think a little bit of universe environment creation. We'll play for a little while, take a break around 9:30, play a little while more, and see how it goes.
Perfect.
Lovely. So you're on the big screen there now, Kate.
Oh
You
dear,
are
I'm on
in
the big
charge.
screen.
Ooh.
You
um,
are now in charge.
You are the captain
oh
now.
dear, I am in charge. You're all in
Sorry
trouble.
about it. Well, I feel like you might be in trouble, so we'll see how this
I
goes.
expect that, honestly. So the first thing we're going to do is create our characters. We're specifically doing this in stream because it's a very simple process. Um, and I want to make sure that everybody is aligned so that we don't have repetition within the group or that anybody's really unhappy with what the playbook they're choosing. So the first thing you want to do is choose your playbook. We have a number of playbooks that are inspired by classes from a certain large role playing game.
We don't talk
Um,
about that.
yeah, that we don't have to
We
mention.
never talk about it.
Um, so when we go through the playbooks, you may recognize some of those. So I spoke to the team beforehand. We've all kind of got ideas of what we'd like to play. So, Dred, I'm going to pass it over to you first.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're the one that had a choice to make.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so I couldn't decide between two of the playbooks, which is not on my screen right now. I chose the exact wrong two. Here we go. Um, I'm between the Rowdy, which seems to be a sort of artificer type class, and the Rascal, which is the rogue. Um, if we're not talking about a certain bigger game, uh, I can't decide between them because they're both really funny to me. So I've got a little d6 here, and I'm going to say 1 to 3 is the Rowdy, and 4 to 6 is the Rascal.
All right, first dice roll.
First dice roll, baby.
First dice roll, we got to get this.
It is 2, so I shall be the Rowdy.
Nice.
Yeah,
Excellent choice. Now, the next thing you need to do is assign 4321 to your 4 stats.
gotcha.
There are two other stats in the game. There's heart, which is infinite, and might, which is 0. Those cannot be changed. Heart is about your capacity to
Love.
withstand damage and also
Love.
to be to be a lovely goblin.
Aw.
And then might is your ability to lift a cow, which you're not going to do.
Wow, that's what you think.
Yeah, watch me. Okay. Uh, hands. I'm assuming is like dexterity and that type
Yes,
of
it's your
thing, right?
dexterity kind of
Okay.
pickpocketing,
Okay. I want big hands.
writing, big hands.
Oh
Big.
yeah, give us your descriptors as well.
Oh. Okay. So for hands, I'm gonna go with capable. Capable
Oh, good.
hands.
Very
Very
good.
Like
nice.
yeah, yeah. Eyes. I think they're crazy eyes. They're like,
Okay. Two
I like,
opposite directions.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I think. See, I'm not sure, so I'm gonna go with two for the eyes because I have two eyes, and
That's a
they're
good
Fair.
both and
choice.
they're
That's a good
crazy.
reasoning.
They're crazy, and mm, I'm still not over wet.
Ugh.
uh,
Wet is a possible descriptor for mouth.
I don't think anyone needed that clarification. Just
It
saying.
helps a small bit, but still hinders.
I mean, your
Uh,
eyes could be wet. You could just be like constantly crying.
that's so true, actually. I'd rather, yeah, yeah, you got me there. Okay, I'm gonna do. I think for mouth, I'm gonna do three, and for legs, I'm gonna do one. I'm not. I'm not very fast. Um, and I'm going to have a what's a good mouth? God. um, I'm going to
This
have
is bordering on philosophical. What is a
it
good
is
mouse?
what is a good mouth? Uh, I'm going to say I'm going to steal from a different playbook and say quick. I have a quick
Mm.
mouth.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And legs, spindly. I got quick hands but spindly legs, and I believe that's me for now. Apart from the feats.
Yes. So when you create your character, you have a set of basic feats that everybody just gets when they get that character.
Mm.
And then you can pick one advanced feat. So you can work on that and we'll move on to
Yeah,
Amber and
I'll
Wes.
I'll work on this.
To clarify, because we're in an audio medium and not a text written one, it's FEATS because we've been describing hands, legs, and now feet.
That's fair
That's
enough.
actually so true.
I just realized,
That
like,
is a
oh,
very good point
Yeah.
out.
tell us about your feet, Dread.
Oh,
They're
don't.
weird.
That's as bad as
She has
mouth.
a lot of
I
feats.
have a lot of feet. Got high ratings on a certain website.
Oh,
Oh no, goblin feet.
Goblin feet. Ugh.
Oh wait.
Oh god.
Do you know what you want to do, so Wes?
I think so. I like the sound of the Wizwart.
Ooh.
Wizwart.
ooh, that's going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Um, yeah, basically is a wizard goblin, but not really.
A very bad wizard.
A very bad wizard, but I like in the description here, you like to understand the world and its workings, even if this means picking up a book or two, like begrudgingly becoming a learned man.
Mm. Like, how dare I be smart?
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the Wizwart. Um, and for stats, where are we? I think frame has to. Oh, frame is 0 anyway, right? Or
Yeah, frame is
Frame,
zero.
Yeah, frame's always
yeah, yeah,
zero.
frame is
Yeah.
0 and heart is infinite.
cool. Um, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will pick mouth as my 4, which is going to be crass. My crass
Yes.
mouth.
Mm.
Um, and then eyes will be 3. They will be knowing, because despite being a cheeky little gobbo, he at least he believes he knows things. Whether he actually does or doesn't remains to be seen. Hands for 2, which will be trembling. Kind of just the things he's seen. Doesn't really know. And then we'll go with legs for 1, which will be also shaky. This is a jittery little gobbo, I think.
He's just so shifty. Like,
Yeah, he's just the atoms. Did you know everything's made of smaller things?
you're a
That's
smaller
Oh
crazy.
no,
thing.
he's too aware.
He is, but he's also like very much slightly off. Like he believes goblins are made up of much tinier goblins all holding on, and if they let go, they can just
Mm.
disintegrate.
Oh god, the
Brilliant.
anxiety of this goblin.
Hence the shaking, right? Yeah,
Love
incredibly.
that for him. Love that for him.
And then
Um,
Amber, it's up to you.
Yeah. So I'm going with the ratter. Mostly because I love awful little rats and possums and stuff myself, so that's great. I think we'll go. So legs would be like strength, is it?
Legs are like how you run and jump.
Okay, so more
Might is your strength.
physical. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So physical things. Okay, so I think we might go legs of 4,
That's
and
good.
I
Somebody's got
think
to have them.
yeah, I think they're very muscular legs.
Oh,
From riding all his little animal friends. I think he's yeah, I think he's very strong. I think maybe eyes out of 3. I think they're very focused, right? You got to be ready to watch those animals to make sure they're not going to do anything shifty. And I think we'll go with 2 at hands and a 1 with the mouth. I think it's a very like frowning mouth, like a very all the time. Just always looks a bit cranky.
Cool.
And if I'm reading that right, do I get to pick an animal companion?
I believe you do. Give me one moment and I will confer with the rules.
Should we also be choosing a descriptor for heart and frame? Did I just completely miss that? I know we're not putting numbers in.
no, I also missed that. So,
I think you do. I
Just
also
don't give
think
it
I
a stat.
closed my book.
Oh
Yeah.
No,
no.
I didn't. There it is.
All right. Well, I'm taking a
Okay, so
hunched
your heart
frame.
and frame do need descriptors.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna go with a hunched frame and a capricious heart.
ooh,
Oh.
No. Which is a word that he knows, but only knows how to say. Doesn't actually know what it means.
That's lovely.
I love that.
it was one of the first words he saw in the dictionary, but he got so excited by the word he didn't finish reading the entry.
Yeah, he felt that the other words were very distracting, so he scribbled out all the actual descriptions, but all the
Yeah,
words in the dictionary are there.
yeah. You got to narrow it down.
Mhm.
I love that.
Okay, so it does look like you do start with an animal companion,
Mm,
um, and because you spend the focus to get the animal to do a thing rather
okay.
than to come into being.
Okay, perfect. So I think he rides around on a scrappy looking little failed homing pigeon. And by failed, I mean the pigeon itself has no sense of direction and has no idea where to go or what to do. And also has like a bit of a twitch. So like every couple of minutes just does a little
Oh, what has this bird been through?
You're a very small goblin to ride a homing pigeon. Maybe it's just a giant homing pigeon.
maybe it's a combination. Maybe I'm a small goblin, but the pigeon's unnecessarily large.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. So have you selected your advanced feats?
Yes. I have percussive maintenance. When I hit a machine or contraption of any kind, even magical, I can roll hands to make it briefly sputter to a stop or jolt to a start.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Amber, do you have one?
Mm, I think I like.
Sorry, I'm putting y'all on the spot.
No, no, no. We could have prepared anything at any point.
Yeah. We could have done actual work and we didn't.
I think I like follow your nose. Spend the focus to follow a set of tracks perfectly by sight or smell. You can also ask the TP2 questions about the person or object that created these tracks.
Cool.
Why don't you tell the viewers what TP stands for? It's my
I
favorite
was
thing about
just
the
going
game.
to. It's TP stands for tall person. And the selection of this abbreviation is very deliberate because even the GM should not be taken particularly seriously in this game.
So good. It just gives you such an instant vibe for the game. The person who runs the game is the tall person. So you ask tall person, what does this mean? Like
Oh,
you're tugging on their sleeve. It's so good.
that's
Hey,
just
mom.
oh, that is just my life right now.
And Wes, do you have a advanced feat?
Um, I do. I was thinking Fantastic Familiar because I just like the idea of having a toad, but I think it suits the ratter better. So I will go with Well Read, which means when
Ooh.
I enter an important place, I may ask the tall person, "What secrets do I know about this place?" This insight gives you +1 dice once.
Ooh.
Can I tell you lies?
It doesn't say it here, but I'm okay with
On a
As long as
moral
as
level,
long as the
though.
bonus is real, I
that.
won't
Yeah, the
take
bonus is
away
real.
the
That's, yeah.
bonus.
As long as it's
Um,
funny, that's my general rule.
all right. So, I think we've done a pretty good job introducing ourselves anyway. So, what are your names as goblins?
Oh,
The hardest part.
I've got mine. I've had mine locked and loaded
Oh,
all
oh,
day.
all right. Okay.
Blip,
Flip.
blip.
I love it.
I was sitting in work, not working, and I was like, "Oh, got the Goblin game tonight," and then I was just saying, "What would be a good name?" I was like, Blip. It must be Blip.
Nice. Nice. I went with Buggo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Flip Buggo. Now, this means, Wes, your name has to start with a B as well.
It does. I was gonna say
I hope you didn't have any other plans.
Uh, no, that's actually better. Brotum.
Brotom.
Ooh, very
Yeah,
good.
Brotum.
Very good.
Oh,
yes,
Fancy.
because it feels grandiose and powerful, and also he misheard someone talking about his scrotum before, and he doesn't know what that is.
perfect.
But a
Perfect.
brotum has bombacity.
Love that.
Yes, it's perfect. Okay, and Buggo, you are a ratter,
Hmm.
and Brotum is a wizwort.
A great and powerful one, yes.
A
Well,
great and powerful Brotom.
to be determined.
Yeah, great and powerful sometimes, maybe.
Who's to
All
say,
right.
really?
Now we've personalized our goblins. The next thing we need to do is spend a little bit of time personalizing our Goblin Ken, which is the Goblin hometown. Again, this is something that I suggested we do online, live,
Yeah.
because I think that this is going to give good context into where we're playing and why. So um, you can choose a question from the list, or you can roll a d20 and use whatever question comes up. Or, as far as I'm concerned, you can roll a d20, dislike your answer, and choose something else.
Just do whatever you
Honestly, I'm not your boss, so
I'm just the tall person.
I'm just a guy.
want.
Uh, I don't. I need to grab a d20. I thought I had one here, but it turns out no, I don't.
Oh no,
What
that's a tragedy.
is a chat
Um,
tragedy?
yeah, and Amber, I didn't warn you there would be a d20 roll. Sorry.
Sugar. That's fine. I've got all my dice right here.
Um,
I can just pick a question, yeah?
yeah, or you just pick one.
What non-goblins or honorary goblins live with the Ken?
Ooh.
That's my question.
So what do y'all think?
Um, a Yorkshire Terrier,
Oh, what?
which is the size of a dire wolf
To a to a to
to
a
a goblin.
goblin.
Yeah, oh, it's a regular Yorkie.
Truly have no idea what I came back to.
I love that. And is he just a pet? Is he like a workhorse?
I think he's
A little bit of both.
I think he's maybe like an urban myth to some, and he only appears like the way you would of like
Oh.
the great wolf that appears with the moon, but it's this like tiny little Yorkie that only appears when he escapes out of his back garden and he comes to visit the
That's so
moon.
cute.
He returns. He returns, the great beast.
He just hangs out for a day or two until he gets caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I
you know
love
Yes.
if any goblins are found asleep with torn clothes, they're going to presume he's a were Yorkie even.
that. I love that.
Yeah, so a
Very
creature of myth, I think, but he has been seen by many of the gobos.
I love that.
cute.
Okay, so another question. Pick it, pick it, pick it.
Uh, uh,
Go,
I'll,
go, go.
how does the Ken stay hidden? Camouflaged, always moving. Um, I think this is something we talked about where we're up in the trees.
Hmm.
Oh
Um
yeah.
yeah, and I truly think that they didn't try that hard, but because they're so small and because surprisingly people forget to look up, they've
Mm.
just literally stuffed like bushes that are clearly not the tree from the tree.
So like ripped bushes out of the ground, moved them up under
Yeah,
the tree for like
ex-
just to make a really thick canopy.
yeah, exactly. Like
Wonderful.
if you
No
truly
notes.
moved like a few feet to the left, right, up or down, you could like look over the bushes and see
Just the full village
the
on you.
full village, but nobody has done it yet. So they're just like this plan foolproof.
Love it.
It is. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful plan. And Wes, I believe you have the question last.
I do. I'm actually just going to pick the last one. What do members of the Ken do together for work or for fun?
Hmm.
That's a
Um,
fun one.
yeah, I don't
Volleyball.
see them as like
Volleyball?
raiders, but mischievous
No.
maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it like when they go into the big person town and they steal things, is it usually more for improving the Ken versus like purposefully causing chaos?
Yeah, I think it depends where. Like maybe they go to.
I think it depends on the goblin.
Well,
Mm.
we'll
Yeah,
see. Yeah. We'll learn.
they might break into a tailor's to get you know face cloths that are actually rugs for the house when they need it. But then also they might go to the bakers for fun because they like to play around in the flour or something cute.
I
Lots of
think
options in town, you know.
I think considering our Yorkie as well, maybe they like to tell ghost stories around the fire.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
very
like real,
superstitious colors.
yeah,
Yeah.
like real stostoryteller types.
Yeah.
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 That's
I
really
like that.
cool. I like to think that it's like Brotom is one of the people's like, guys, trust me, I read it in a book.
It has to be true.
Meanwhile, he's just checking out Goosebumps from the library and like, listen what I found out.
Hawk and the
This Will
tail.
Stein, an ancient thespian.
Hawk and the tail of the bumpiest of gooses.
Oh my God. Okay, great. I feel like I have a really good picture of the Ken. So
Mm.
we know it lives in the bog. We know they're in tree houses. We know those tree houses are hidden by bushes that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
We know that there's this Yorkie that terrorizes them at night after it
Oh,
gets out of its garden.
that's
And
that's why the trees happened because they were like, we can't keep being on the ground. It keeps finding us.
and that they like going to Lismara to play. Um,
Oh,
and
Yeah,
to tell stories around the fire at home.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
definitely. They're definitely stupid enough to light a fire in a tree as well. I think that's very
Oh,
Well,
unfair.
absolutely.
100%.
it's
Yeah.
so easy to do. Why wouldn't we?
There's wood
Yeah.
everywhere. You can just keep feeding the fire.
I'm like, yeah, like I'm coming up with like an idea of putting it in a bucket, but the bucket is also feeding the fire to
There
make
you
the
Sure.
go.
fire bigger.
Yeah. Form.
So,
That's beautiful. Okay, next and last big question, and this is from me, it's not from the rules. Do you guys know each other at the beginning of the game, or did you arrive separately?
Ooh.
I think it would depend on how big the Ken is, right? Because if it's a small enough Ken, you kind of know everybody. But if it's like this huge Ken that we're talking like Pandora, like from Avatar, like
Mm.
this massive tree, like then there's a very good chance you wouldn't know anyone.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it
true.
would make sense then to like everyone knows each other by reputation, but maybe not personally.
Ah,
Oh,
we know of each other.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, awesome. So you are all relatively new arrivals, and we didn't name the Ken. We got to name the Ken.
Oh, do we gotta name the Ken?
Oh god.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that part.
Oh
Creek.
god. Are there?
Well, like Creek.
Okay.
Creek.
Good. Yeah.
in Ken Creek. And the Ken sits really happily alongside a river delta surrounded by giant water oaks and cypress trees. It floods frequently, so the Ken is located in tree houses with roofs made of patched together oilcloth and leafy canopies and felted moss. Like all Kens, okay, most Kens, the goblins who are living here have been warm and welcoming and have kept you busy with little tasks here and there, tending the lizards, foraging for foods, except for Buggo. Um, Not since Buggo brought back sticks for the stew. And
Can't eat my animal friends.
and herding the herons, but you've never been asked to to go on a real errand, but soon. Um, The tenured goblins here sleep in hammocks. You three are not tenured and instead sleep on moss pallets below the hammocks. It's not a bad place to be. When it rains, the goblins above catch any drips, so you stay dry. Today is drier than most, and you're soundly asleep in your cozy, mossy beds until awoken by the shrill sound of a poorly played piccolo trumpet. Okay, so how do you react to this in the bunkhouse?
I feel like you just became more goblin.
Yeah.
So
Um,
the trumpet is played by Pickle Nose, the Ken matron's grand herald. He gave himself the name. He's shorter than most goblins, and indeed his nose looks like a pickle. The poor guy is a dark green too, which really only amplifies the pickleness.
Oh no.
Uh, Pickle Nose blows his horn again, just as loudly as the first time, and he reads a scroll that looks like it was written on chewed up waxed fabric. Dear my most capable, cunning, and not at all too busy goblins, the time has come. I have seen the omens in the toad spit and in the way the soup wriggled this morning. You must deliver a gift to the mayor's daughter. She's getting married in that tall person town of Lismara, and we'll look mighty uncouth if we don't send something sparkly. Now, I haven't chosen the gift yet. That's your job. You know what they say. A goblin's touch makes anything priceless or explode. Find a thing, make it lovely, wrap it in dreams and or twine. Do not let Pickle Nose near it. The wedding is soon. I'd wager they're already doing fussin' and flouncin'. So go now, go quick, go sideways if you must. Bring honor to the bog, or at least don't bring back another plague. Yours in mildew and mischief, Auntie Spleenwort, High Matron of the Ken, Keeper of the Good Spoon, Stewer of Secrets, and Occasional Prophetess. So Pickle Nose says, the little part about me must be some mistake. Now, who among you is the least busy?
I am busy.
it, did you say itchy? I'm the least itchy here.
I'm busy.
Yes, good enough.
Very good. Surely, yes, good, excellent. What's
And
for? Yeah,
anyone else?
Ready? Here? Yes. Right. Please send me. Send me in. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go.
I would also
Um,
like to go.
your enthusiasm has been noted. Um,
I could make it something pretty. I can make something real nice and pretty.
Why are you old Greg?
I don't know. To be fair, old Greg has crazy eyes.
That's true. That's true.
well, then, it is decided the path to Lismara is east of here, just past the wishing tree and over the bridge to the north. Now go.
Go now, go later.
Um, some of your roommates, Zunok, Grenna, and Tinang, um, shake your hands and wave goodbye to you and say, on these errands, you can take a thing with you
for keepsies.
Take a thing.
for you for like using.
Something for Brotum for using. Yes.
Tools.
I'm
Tools.
not sure
Tools.
what you mean, but yes.
I do need a tool. I needed a tool to make something pretty.
I like a tool. I like a tool.
And it's agreed.
Yeah,
Tools.
So we
Good.
get tools. Yes, 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 yes,
tools,
yes.
tools.
Okay, so get a tool each.
No, 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 no. I need all the tools. I need all the tools to make it pretty.
No, no,
You said
one tool,
two.
one tool, one tool,
Well,
one
one
tool,
tool.
one tool, one tool.
Ah.
But three us,
Three
Yes.
collective tool.
three tool.
Okay.
This is a tool for getting well out or tool for having before go.
Tool for getting before go, then having while out.
Hmm.
So we got a
An
pickle nose.
auspicious.
We got a pickle nose, and we get a tool, and then we take the tool, and we go to the talismana, and then to the talismana, and we get the other tools.
A stick.
Just get the tools
Sticks,
from us.
Sticks.
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 That is a classic choice. I love it.
I grab the nearest stick.
It's the branch we're standing on. We all fall.
Ah!
Is there like a little pile of tools we can choose from, or do we just kind
Yeah,
of?
you can. They'll lead you to a workshop where there's a completely
Ah.
unkempt pile of tools. There's a workbench to work on, but nobody has bothered to put the tools onto it. And they're all kind of rusty from sitting out in the humidity.
And are
um,
we looking at like actual tools, or are we looking at like goblin tools? Because I was thinking of like one of those wine opener, corkscrew knife, like those
that's a good
really
one.
shitty little
Yeah, get
like
one of those.
Swiss Army knives. Yeah, like not a good one though.
I was thinking of getting like a little tool belt, because I have a tool belt, but it is grimy. So, and the operative word that Blip heard was shiny. So he wants everything
Mm.
that he has to be shiny. Therefore, he can create the shiny. So he's going to find the shiniest tool there is.
Okay, excellent. So what you find is a ball peen hammer, um, and it's beautiful. It gleams like
Shiny,
the
shiny
sun
hammer.
off of snow.
Buggo kind of shoves your arms until the hammer's in like a ray of sunlight, and it's just like.
Oh.
The shiniest hammer. So
And then
beautiful. I'm going to hit somebody with shiny hammer, big shiny blood.
All right, I think I figured out which one of us is crazy.
What? No.
which isn't.
Well,
So Wes, do you have a choice?
Uh, something that can cut. I don't know whatever a goblin would use for scissors or something like that. I think like for removing something that maybe need to be removed at some point on our adventure.
All right, you can have a pair of those embroidery scissors with the crane on them.
Ooh.
ooh.
Yes, birds are especially snippy. I'll have these.
Okay, so if you're ready to go, we can get on the road.
Are we walking or are we going to be swimming?
Buggo gets on the back of the pigeon,
I
and
want
it's
on
just like,
pigeon. Put me
I'm
on pigeon.
flying. I'm flying.
Put me
Oh,
on pigeon.
I'm flying. No,
Give me
no,
the pigeon.
no, no.
Lots of
And he's
pigeon.
just like kicking one leg in your direction to stop you from getting closer.
I'm Blair.
We were told to go east first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Buggo tells the pigeon to go east, and the pigeon, like very confidently, just takes off to the north.
So
Perfect.
confident. Wow, look at it go.
So why don't you give me a roll to bring him back on track? We haven't rolled any dice yet.
Yeah.
Um, so why don't you give me is it going to be, do you think it'll be a hands roll or a legs roll for writing?
uh, I feel like the pigeon's probably an extension of Buggo, so probably legs, right? Because we're doing something physical.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
So that's a 4. So I get to roll 4 die.
Yep.
Ooh, 6, 1, 2, 4.
Okay, so you got a 6, and that 4 is either a failure or you can turn it into a success with a accepting a complication.
I think we're well used to complications.
Oh, yes. Okay, so
Immediate.
you get to suggest the complications.
Oh, okay, okay. Um, so I'd say we get back on track. We get turned around to the east, but I think this is a ratty old pigeon, and that turn maneuver was too much, and he's just tired, so he'll be walking the rest of the way.
So you're still riding the pigeon, but he's
Oh,
walking.
for sure. Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah.
use my own
Yeah,
legs.
of course, of
No.
course. Does he fall? Does the pigeon fall near us?
Probably like on the ground below the tree where we would be kind of taking
Yeah.
off from naturally, I think.
Pigeon on the ground. Pigeon on the ground.
Okay,
Let's go.
and that's going to put you at a -1 penalty to future rolls. Um, and we will see what happens in the future.
Oh,
Um,
oh my.
so you guys are headed down the road.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
make tracks on the tracks.
Um, can I see if Blip is gonna put on his best smile and
Ah!
and it's like
Okay,
and try.
I'm going to give you the focus.
Yeah.
So you get to hold on to that until
The
somebody else gets it or
spoon.
until you spend it.
Spawn. Uh, I would like to put on my best, most charming smile and try to convince a traveler along the road to give us a lift into town because we want to get there fast so we can get the pretty shiny.
That's an excellent idea. All right. So a traveler is coming down the road in a horse and cart, um, and you see him coming, and you wave him down. Give me a mouth roll to see if he wants to stop for goblins.
I have got three to my mouth. um, um,
Does everyone else find mouth stats deeply upsetting?
yeah, I so deeply. That is two fives and a four.
That's
Oh wow.
excellent. That's a really good success. Um,
Hey, pretty
and
lady,
the
pretty horse.
4 is going to count as a failure unless you take a complication. But um, either way, you will succeed
Sick.
because you
Uh,
have the 5 and the
I'll
6.
take the complication, and I think the complication is that um, he, what um, I keep jumping onto the horse when I should be sitting on the cart because I keep getting fascinated by like the harness, and it's like, oh, this is good. This is pretty. This is a pretty leather stick.
And how's that going to affect you long term?
Oh, I'll never get over leather.
Okay, so -1 leather addiction.
I'm too addicted to you, leather.
Okay, so despite his best judgment, the carter picks you up and carries you east along the road. On the way, you see the wishing tree, which is a ancient water oak uh, with branches high enough that you can barely see them, and others that bend and rest upon the ground. On the bottom branches, the easy to reach ones, are mostly empty green and amber glass bottles left probably by children and or drunks. Um, Above, you see the occasional single shoe thrown up there, probably by children and or drunks. But high in the tree, there are glittering trinkets, necklaces, bracelets, brooches, perhaps a
Ooh.
ring, s- uh, left by penitents who were hoping for their wishes to be fulfilled.
Bottom, bottom, bottom.
I
I
mean,
have a.
we should make a wish. Wish for good takes from the this mission, and also steal a necklace. Maybe that would be good for
That was
the
my.
birthday party we're going to.
That was my question, bottom. Um, Should we take wish or give wish?
You can't give a wish. Only taking wishes. That's how
I
it works.
agree. I agree. I am glad to agree.
Take wish for most shiny.
Yes.
How far away is the wishing tree from where we are?
Oh, it's right off the road.
Pretty horsey, pretty man. Could you please stop, Kurt, and I'll give you pretty for stopping and waiting.
Uh, okay, but we've only been on the road for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and wait here for 5 minutes, and I'll give you five pretties.
Okay.
Yay! And I hug
Yay!
him. uh,
Also, yay.
I'll jump down. I'll jump down like, come friends, come take wishes, come take wishes.
Yeah, I'm gonna scramble down and start scurrying towards the tree.
I'm just dragging the pigeon behind me, just like, come on, Lester,
Let's go.
wishes.
I once again am going to try to find the shiniest thing I can.
Okay, so give me an eyes roll.
That is my bad stat. Because of my crazy eyes, I keep looking everywhere.
You guys can help each other on rolls.
Oh yes,
Oof.
Um,
that's right.
Oof, I may need it. I got a 2 and a 1.
I want to help by trying to direct Blip to the best place to attack the tree. And I've looked up my dictionary. I've looked up the word leaf, and I'm pointing to it and acting it like it's a picture and I can reference like a little lower than that. No, you need to go higher. And he's just looking at the word
Higher.
leaf.
So does do I roll another die?
so you roll one die for each goblin that can conceivably help you.
Okay.
So we're getting a help from Wes.
That's a 5.
Very good. So you've got now 1, 2, 5. Um, give me one moment, please.
I think why I keep failing until somebody directs me is because I keep finding the leather. Um it's like
The distraction's too much.
there's just
It's too much.
it's like I smell the leather. I smell it. Oh, it's coming over here. Oh, it's not shiny, but it's leathery.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
So how many successes was that?
It was only the one.
Okay. All right. So you are successful, but only partially or with great effort. So where are you going to be looking for the shiny?
I think at first, because I keep getting attracted by the leather, like it's on the lower branches where like the leather keeps getting wet, so it's giving off like a, that weird wet leather smell.
Mhm.
And he's just like, leather. And
Oh, I didn't penalize you on that roll. I'm sorry. Never
no,
mind.
you don't have to.
I
You
don't.
don't.
I'm not going to
You don't
It
have to
didn't
do
because
cross
I
your
that.
I
mind because the
missed
roll
it.
was so bad.
um and then it's only with like the constant like prodding of Brotum that like it go up that I start looking further up to find some nice shinies.
Okay. Um,
I'll also accept leather.
okay.
We've
You're
been
up
playing
in a
for five
tree.
minutes and we've created a monster.
You're up in a tree. You're climbing around, and you're only going to be partially successful at finding something now. So you can get a shoe, or you can try to climb higher to the jewelry.
Nah, let's take that shoe.
Okay.
Is it a leather shoe? That's the
No,
most. Ah,
Oh,
I
canvas and rubber.
uh, I think it's leather, and that's why I take it. And then I go down. It's like, oh, this
Mm,
isn't canvas.
that's not
mm.
shiny. It's not shiny.
A
Not
No.
wonderful,
shiny.
wonderful find all the same. It's held together by a very shiny necklace. And I start like pulling the shoelace out. It's like, see,
Uh,
it's very pretty around the neck.
No,
uh,
not shiny. Not shiny.
can
Sort
can
of the little
can
bits
we
at the end, a little bit.
can we make shinies? Can we make shiny out of shoe?
Mm.
I
If we,
just pull out my like little knife set and I open up each one of them and there's like a corkscrew and a little nail file and like a knife. And it's
Mhm,
like
mhm, mhm, mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
strip, 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 strip,
It's
strip, strip,
certainly worth
strip.
a try.
stab, 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 stab.
Yes. Ow. Well, it's red now.
Okay, Wes gets the focus. Unless Dread, you can spend it immediately.
Oh, the folk. Yeah, I think I would have. I have to give up the focus. I can't think of anything that would allow me to keep it.
Okay.
Now the
Fine.
focus.
Here you go.
Thank you. Um, I will, in fact, immediately use the focus to activate
Oh.
my feat harebrained schemes.
Oh,
I'm going to spend the focus and explain my plan. If it sounds plausible, I can roll with +2 dice. Otherwise, it can still be attempted at normal difficulty, no matter how impossible. So, I think we keep the this shoe and we coat it in something else. We maybe uh, some fruit, some shiny fruit, mush it in, make it shiny, make it different colors, bright colors, melt down something. We maybe see if our cart driver has, something shiny in his back. Put it on the shoe, and then it's bedazzled. It's powerful shoe, wonderful shiny shoe, but still a shoe
Power,
found from the
power.
wishing tree, so
Magic?
magical.
Magic shoe.
Magic shiny shoe.
Magic
We just
shoe.
have to make it shiny.
Oh, magic shoe.
We could rob the driver.
Wait, is your plan just rob the driver?
Well, there's extra steps, but yes, rob the driver.
question, Broden. Why rob the driver?
For shiny.
Look at him. He's there. He drives a wagon. He's clearly very wealthy.
Mm,
Lots of
I
shinies.
not
Or
shiny.
get him in on rob
Wait,
someone else.
wait. We can rob. We can first we ask, then we rob. Like ask if he have the shiny, and then rob if he have the shiny.
Mm, makes it less fun, but possibly better. But
Because
we
then
need the shoe. The shoe is the glue that holds
the,
it all
sh-
together.
the shoe,
The shoe is the
Shoe
glue.
glue.
Yes.
Shoe glue. Shoe glue.
shoe
Yes.
glue.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I waddle over with the shoe to the to the Carter. It's like, hey, pretty man, you got shinies.
Not really.
You
No.
got nothing shiny. You got no shiny metal or shiny shoes or shiny
Fruit.
food or
Fruit. Fruit.
shiny
Mm,
fruit.
I was
Fruit.
positive this would work.
Well, you didn't. Let's roll you something, and we'll see if it works. You get a
Oh no,
plus
this
two.
this plan makes no sense. I mean,
No,
the
no.
character was sure it would work. The player knows it won't.
Okay, so give me a regular roll.
What's this? Is this eyes? No, mouth.
Nose.
Um, what are you're trying to do?
I suppose we're trying to charm the driver. We've gone through so many steps, not even about the shoe. We're trying to charm the cart driver out of any shiny valuables he might have.
All right. So give me a mouth roll.
Okay, that's
A
going to be
mouth
And,
four.
roll.
My good one.
and I will help by calling him pretty man.
Just
Yeah.
over and over. Just pretty
I
man.
think
He's
Pretty
that's
pretty
man.
not
man.
helpful.
He's pretty man.
That is a 5, 4, 4, and 1.
Okay.
That's pretty
Um,
good.
so a five is a partial success. Um, pardon me, a five is a full success. So you get one full
Woo.
success, and with one full success, you are successful, but only partially or with great effort. Um, if you want to convert some of those fours into successes, you can take complications.
Yeah, okay, we're here for a good time, not a long time. I'll take a complication.
Okay. So you're going to sort of barter with the with the Carter. Um, and so give us your story.
um, I will. Time to well, what's your name, friend? We never exchange names. I am Broten, a great and powerful wizard from the Ken of Creek. Who are you?
Ken. My name is Olaf.
Olaf. Yes, good. Okay. Olaf, I offer you mystical artifacts from the Goblin Empire, very far away, secretive, and in exchange, all you must give me is your shiniest baubles that you don't even need, probably. Like small baubles, small balls, just something small to go on this shoe. It's all very straightforward.
Anything for you, pretty man.
You prefer this, Olaf, pretty man? I'm fine with that.
Um, what do you mean,
Shinies,
goblin
shinies.
treasure?
Baubles, bits and pieces, shiny, tingly, nice things from the ears hanging or around neck going. Um,
I can make you
Yellow
something.
or grey, but sparkles.
I can make you something pretty for your pretty neck, pretty man.
Okay, hold still for 2 seconds, Blip.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, brother.
All right. Well, uh, I've got some money, but you already promised me 5 shinies.
5 shinies, 5 shinies.
We investment. You give shiny, we take shiny, we bring back more shiny.
Yeah.
You give us
I
pocket
feel like
jingle.
I'm not coming out ahead in this deal.
No, no, no.
Yet.
You
Oh,
get
I'm
pretty.
flicking through my dictionary. It's very simple. It's the simple use of inflation when money gets bigger, and we'll make it for you.
Big money, big money,
Big money,
Big
big
money,
yeah,
big
like
money,
a
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
big
like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
bubble that will
big
never
yeah.
money.
burst.
The size of my hand, pretty man.
Well, that sounds reasonable. I mean,
It
if
does.
money
Yes, it
inflates, it
does.
does get bigger.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So,
I'll extend like
yeah,
a weirdly a trembling hand. The deal? Then yes. Olaf.
Wait, I
yes.
I just remember I have a shiny to prove that we can get more of the shiny for you, pretty man. And I take out my beautiful hammer. My
That
Yeah.
is a
beautiful
shiny hammer.
hammer.
Oh, 1 second. I'll
Ooh.
move it like a millimeter to the side so the light catches it. There, that's good. See
Ah,
how shiny.
shiniest hammer in all of Creek, pretty man.
Is that the shiny I'm gonna get?
Yeah,
The first
it
of
is a
many.
precious shiny to me, pretty man, and I want you to have it.
Okay, I will make this ill-advised deal with
Mhm, mhm,
goblins.
mhm, mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, pretty man.
Um,
We love you.
and I
And if
don't
we don't
have
make good on it,
much.
you can wring my neck
You can hit me with the hammer.
You can wring his neck.
twice. This is my vow and complication. Every deal has to have a complication. That's the way of inflation.
You can hit me. You can hit me with this hammer and spill my shiny blood.
We think Blip was dropped on their head when they were little.
I
Oh,
was
yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah,
multiple times.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, so um, Olaf the Carter says, "All right," and he reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a piece of silver and 4 pieces of copper. They're varnished
Oh,
and tarnished and not shiny.
I can shine. I can shine. I can
I
shine.
can
And I
shine. I
start
can
like
shine.
It's a
rubbing it
baubles the
into
likes of
my.
which I've never seen. I must pull my eyes out. I am not worthy of this shinies.
None of us are
Ah.
worthy. Have you ever drank bellies out of a shoe?
So can we get moving again?
Yes, pretty
Yes, yes, of
man.
course. Yes, of course. Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
the plan that
Woo!
I'm going to start using my embroidery scissors to cut kind of like two slits along the shoe and then try and wedge a coin into each one so the coins run along the shoe.
Can I,
Ooh.
like, while he's cutting, can I'm going to suggest a roll. Can I make a hands roll to, like, buff the
Yeah, I
coins?
wanted to shine the coins. I was gonna pluck a feather from my pigeon and start like.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
Like, I have a
So
plus five. I have five. I can roll
Oh,
5 die for my
okay.
hands roll.
You shine.
so
You
Dread,
shine.
why don't you shine and
Yeah.
Amber, you help, which will give one
So
extra
that's,
die.
Another.
oh, so that's 6. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
This is what is
Oh,
happening in the back of this car. The poor guy's riding along and everyone's like spit shining coins,
okay. So that is
pulling feathers out of a bird.
I have two twos, two threes,
Ooh.
one four, two fours.
Oh God.
Okay,
We're
so it's
really bad at this.
you're
Yeah.
really bad at this, you guys. But so your
Doing.
complications are going to be you can take it as a success if you take complications.
I'll take a complication. I want these things to be the shiniest coins in all the land.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that with one success, you get a partial or a hard one success. If you want them really shiny, you're going to need two successes.
Okay. So two complications then?
Yep.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Could find more shinies.
We could find more shinies. We've taken on a lot of complications.
It's
We
okay.
really have.
The penalty is just -1.
Like minus one die or minus like one to the result.
-1 die.
Interesting. Okay, I think I'll take one complication to get at least a couple of them shiny,
Mhm.
and then we can find more shinies when we get into the town.
Okay.
Uh, and I think the complication is um the the copper coins specifically. Um, they start to turn green, and we don't. It's because I tried to spit shine them,
Mm.
and somehow just like the effect of goblin spit reacting with the copper turned it green.
Okay.
Like,
So
oh, they're
how
not
does that
pretty.
affect you long term?
Uh, I get copper poisoning.
You can have green hands
Oh, I could have.
if
I'll
you're
have green
not
hands.
already green.
Well, I
No,
was gonna say.
um, I'll have green hands.
Okay.
I was like, I can't get the greeny shiny off.
Ooh, ooh, why sticky?
Uh,
Why sticky?
I don't know
Ew,
what happened.
don't touch me.
Okay.
Uh,
So the carter continues his way. Olaf the carter continues his way away from the wishing tree and all of its shinies, and takes you to the bridge to Lismara, where he says, "Oh, this is as far as I'm going. I don't like Lismara much. I got other places to be." So he stops the cart and lets you out at the bridge to Lismara. And the bridge is really lovely right now. It is decorated with pink and white streamers on both sides that dangle almost all the way down to the water.
mm,
And at the end of the at the end of the bridge, you can see a town gate.
mm.
Are the streamers kind of hanging like off the top and then down over the
Yes.
side? Yeah, I think Buggo just wants to go like touch him. Let's make him move.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, and I'll bring the pigeon with me, and the pigeon just starts like eating one.
Uh, what if we took a couple of these papery long things and we put them on the shoe?
Listen,
Make it,
listen to them.
make
Shh, 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 shh. Listen. Oh, shh, shh, shh.
Maybe we
for
could.
for shoe, for shoe, for shoe.
for
Maybe we
sure,
could
for
use. Could
sure.
we use these to get across the bridge and into town to get more shinies?
I think we can just go in the door.
I
Hmm.
don't think we have to trade again yet.
That seems a bit too easy.
Mm,
Tell me what you know. You're so smart.
you're so smart.
Yes, I am. I am. I am. But we should try the door. It's
Okay,
unorthodox. It's
okay.
not an ox, but it's a door.
If
So we
if
should
you
go
think
to it.
if you think yeah,
If
whatever
you're
you
thinking it'll
say.
be, if you're thinking it'll be safe, brought 'em the wise, brought 'em the great.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
And I did not mention the gate is open.
Ah, make it even easier to go in.
It's gonna make it real easy to get in there.
Wow, Brother, you're so smart. That's why we got in the gate so easy. You opened it with your mind.
Sometimes the gate which is open may seem the closest, but is still open.
Oh.
Much to
Wow.
think on, yes. Onward
Oh.
to the open boat
Upwards.
gate.
Okay, so you approach the gate. It is open. One of the doors of the gate is open, and n- next to it you see a guard kind of leaning against the wall and snoozing. And on the other door, you see a lovely little sign that says "Goblins Wanted."
I'm Goblin.
I goblin.
I'm Goblin.
Goblin
Oh,
this.
me too. Oh my, you weren't.
Wanted for what? Wanted for
Mm,
what?
It doesn't specify.
long as not
Oh.
for soup. If wanted for soup, not as
Oh.
good.
It
Wanted
does
Yeah.
for
say
soup.
"Report to Town Guard."
Oh,
Mm.
I knock like on the armor, like ding 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 ding.
Is anybody
Excuse
home
me.
in this man house?
Yeah. Excuse me, shiny pretty man. Do goblins want in? We got goblins. I'm a goblin, and I got two other goblins.
Goblin.
He he wakes up at the word "goblin" and he says, "By my sword, you will not enter Lismara."
Ah,
What?
what?
Why, pretty
Wanted.
man?
Wanted. You
You
wanted Goblin.
wanted goblins.
Goblin.
We came, and
Wanted.
we are the goblins.
Wanted.
So that I can get rid of you.
What? No.
No.
But you're so
Well,
pretty, pretty
wanted.
man.
I pull out my Swiss Army knife again, like all five little things
Mm.
just sticking out. Ah,
Wait,
no.
Oh
pretty man.
ho! You
Mm,
wish to fight, do you?
mm,
Ah,
no. But you're making
no.
me.
I spread myself on. I like lay on him, on the tall man. It's like, please, tall man, don't hurt my friend, don't hurt Buggo. Buggo is speak.
I'm gonna insert myself between the goblins and the pretty man, and because I didn't spend the focus before, I'd like to spend my focus to use unlikely knowledge,
Ooh,
Ooh.
so I can spend the focus to introduce an unexpected fact that adds to the story, explain its consequences, and how you know this.
ooh.
Wait, you. We are here as for emissaries from the great orc chieftain Grung.
Uh, anti-swamp, anti-spleen ward.
Aunties.
No, I'm making this up. I'm saying
Oh,
orc.
okay. Sorry.
Um,
We could still use her name. They don't know.
Well, I feel like they might know if we say her name.
yeah.
Uh, true.
We travel lighter than the orcs, but there is a mighty warband on the way, and if we don't return, Grung will send his warband for make stabbing all the peoples.
Grung will
Stabbing.
make you. Grung will not make you pretty, pretty man.
Make you no pretty. But we
Make
are
you
here
not pretty.
for party, for parling, for speak.
Parlay. We request the parlay with your pretty man.
Well,
And all your shiny.
goblins are not to be trusted.
But
But
I'm
orcs
so
to be feared.
trustworthy.
But so, but if there truly is a war band on the way, I will need to take you to the mayor immediately.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should do
Yes,
Yes.
that.
Yes,
this is
Mayor.
good.
Yes.
Yes, very
Yes,
good.
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
you
Yes,
should
Good.
do
Yeah.
that.
you were
Yeah.
a good guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a very good guy, pretty man.
Can I have your buttons?
Oh,
No.
oh.
You are being unreasonable now.
It's just about. You're not using it. It's just
Oh,
about.
oh no. I, I'll handle this buggo. Please, can we have your buttons?
See,
Ah.
this is
Mm,
why, but
mm,
why both you, Bugger, and Brotom
Yeah.
are the greatest.
mm,
Yeah.
You are the prettiest.
mm. I'll extend my trembling hands. Give it to Brotum.
Okay, give me a mouth roll. Oh, the table, focus has been used. It's back on my
Yes,
side. I'm the table.
yes, I no longer have the focus. So I took a complication for my mouse roll before, so now do I go from 4 to 3 dice? Is that how
Hmm.
that works? Oh dear.
Am I helping by threatening or?
Am I helping by calling everyone pretty?
You may both be helping
Ooh,
if that is how you're going to go about it. And he gets an extra, pardon me, an extra die for each of you.
excellent. So that puts me up to 5.
Who doesn't like being called pretty is the
It's true.
Ooh.
question. Yeah.
So that's a 6, a 6, a 2, a 1, and a 1.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Very
okay.
nice. Two successes. You are successful.
Ooh, nice.
Um, the so the guard says which buttons?
I use
Anything?
my little. I take like just the knife part of my little Swiss Army knife and just start like poking at the threads on the buttons and just like cutting them all off of his jacket.
Shh, relax, pretty man. Y'all gonna know what they're doing.
This one
I
and this
don't
one
know what
and
you're
this one.
doing, but
Yeah, y'all gonna know what they're doing. They are the prettiest.
but please make it quick.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Chop, 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 chop.
Pretty man, are you taking us to the mayor?
Yes, I am taking you to the mayor. I want
Oh,
Woo!
everyone to put their hands behind their backs
why?
because that's how it would be if I had manacles to put on you.
Why?
Broden puts his hands flat against Blip's back. Humans are very weird.
I am
Very
very
strange.
strange.
Start a conga
I'll put.
line.
Ah, da, 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 ah, da, 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 da. Going to the mirror.
So you wander through the town, and which is a series of islands, let's say wooden islands, connected by bridges, and you find yourself at the mayor's office. Um, the mayor's name is to be revealed in a moment, but
TBD.
Osric Osric von Steelfold,
Ooh.
Oh.
the town guard, is is very insistent that you stay with your hands restrained in the best way possible, which apparently is a conga line.
Always
He
conga, pretty man.
he knocks on the door and he hears a voice say, "Come in," and so he opens the door and brings you all in, singing and dancing, and and Osric says, "Sir, I have found goblins in our city."
Hey, pretty man.
And the mayor says, "Yes."
We were wanted. You wanted us.
Yes, we thought we were wanted.
Oh,
Oh,
right. Orcs are coming, and we'd better be kept alive to make sure they don't hurt
Mm,
and nobody's.
And
mm-hmm.
we need the shinies.
well, somebody give me a mouth roll.
I could do that. Or if I've got a 3 in mouse. Um, why?
Do listen. You never stop with the compliments. That's why.
Yeah, that's so true. I just compliment everybody.
And you do have a -1 penalty on that.
Okay, that is 2. Oh, two fives.
Very nice. Okay, straight success.
Hell yeah.
Or pardon me, it's Pride Month.
Gay success.
It is a
It's a
gay
gay success.
success, and we all know it to be true.
That's
Um,
true.
so
Let me be
the
queer. It is a gay.
Very good. Yes.
so so the mayor looks at you and he sees you dancing and talking and doing all of these things that seem completely reasonable, and
Mm,
he says, "Well, do we have a sign on the gate that says goblins wanted?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Brodum said so, and he can read.
I can.
That
He reads a lot.
is
He has a whole.
clearly unclear.
Yeah.
And Osric, I expect you to fix it
Do
to
better, pretty man.
something
More buttons.
else.
And apologize. Apologize to us. He was
Give us all
rude.
your shinies.
I gave you
Yeah.
my buttons. What
But
more
they
do you
ain't
need?
your shinies.
I'm just shaking the buttons in my hands like a bunch of dice. I'm just like,
Buggo, are the buttons shiny?
oh, shiny, and I show him
We
how
need more.
shiny are the buttons. Are
Ah,
they very shiny?
how shiny are these buttons? Are they acceptable shinies?
They must be quite shiny if he's like a guard at the front door, right?
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
So
Yeah,
the mayor
shiny.
says, now for you. You
mm.
seem harmless enough, except for the knife.
I put it away. I just tuck it away really fast. I like stuff it under my pigeon's wing.
But we cannot have goblins in this town. We have a terrible history with goblins.
We are
Uh,
here to make peace,
Make
pretty
it right.
man.
Gonna make it right. Here to make it right.
Here to make it right with your shinies. Your we here we got here in the creek that you got a pretty lady. You got a pretty little daughter lady, and we want to give her a shiny present.
We
I
should
don't
get
know
you a
why I'm a
t-shirt
Southern
that
belle
felt
now.
out amazing.
well, yes, she is getting married.
And we
You
got
intend to what now?
we want to give her
Shiny.
shinies,
Give shinies to
shinies,
to to your daughter. Like this. And
shiny,
I
shiny,
just
shiny.
show the buttons.
Oh
Those
no,
are
Wes
buttons.
was too shiny.
No.
He'll be back, I hope.
Oh no.
In the meantime, the mayor says, well, I appreciate your overture, but
Yes, I like your
now
overture.
best that you stay away from the wedding.
Uh, what?
Oh,
Now, please be gone.
but but
Why?
but
You not like our
but
shinies?
but friends.
Goblins
Friends?
are not traditional friends of the small.
But why?
But you're so pretty.
But why?
Um, it- a long time ago, something happened that made goblins think they were welcome here,
Or
Was it a sign?
and
Was it a
there has
sign that
been,
said
it was not
goblins?
a sign. It was not a sign.
okay,
Oh, well,
It was
it's a sign now
a
that says goblins
mistake,
welcome.
a
Oh,
mistake.
well,
and goblins are not welcome here since or before. So
not even for
get
shinies.
along, go.
Shiny.
But
Shiny.
goblins welcome now?
No.
But why? But um, with all with all respect, your shiny prettiness, um, we want to be welcome, and we want you to and we want to welcome you to our creek. Would we want friends, and we want them all to be pretty, and you all the prettiest.
Thank you for calling me pretty. That makes me feel good inside.
Friends.
I'm going to give you the focus, Dread.
Yeah.
um,
This
and but he says, but for now, you must. Well, I suppose you can stay for the wedding as long as you don't cause trouble.
No trouble. No trouble.
no
No trouble.
pretty, no
No trouble.
trouble, no
No.
trouble.
No.
I open my
We
dictionary to the word trouble. I do not know the meaning of this word. Nothing written. No trouble from us ever.
No.
Only
No.
joy.
will
Yeah.
be the prettiest. We'll be the prettiest little gobbles at the ball.
When
Hopefully, you'll
is when
be
is
the
wedding?
only ones.
Yeah.
It is this afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. We get shiny. We get shiny
We get
and
shiny.
come to wedding. Get
Ah.
shiny. Come to wedding.
Uh, Goblin huddle. When humans do a marriage, they put shinies on their hands.
Hand shinies.
Hand shinies fit like around, bracelet for Gabo. We get
Oh.
2 bracelets, lots
Uh-huh.
of shinies.
Ah. Yes.
And we give shinies to Pretty Lady Princess?
We give 1 shiny to Pretty Lady Princess.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Other shiny
Only
we
one
split
lady,
three
one
ways.
shiny. Yes. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Um, may I ask one question, Pretty Man?
One more.
Where does one get shinies?
Shiny what?
Shine, shiny for that is uh befitting a pretty lady like your daughter.
Oh, well, there's a jeweler in town.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
there is a crystal shop,
Oh. Oh.
So pretty.
and those would be the expected gifts.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
your
Got it.
prettiness.
Understood. Understood. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what sort of security would these buildings have? We
Could I,
ask because
could,
these are very important, and if you need additional guards to take care of them,
Mm.
this we can
can
do.
I slap Brodom?
Ow, why?
Shut up. We're
Brodom,
so close.
Brodom is pretty, but he is silly.
Mm.
So
Mm.
he like to talk out of the book. So
He thinks he can read.
he thinks he can read,
I can read.
and he cannot. So
Okay. And I pat him on the head.
Mm,
uh,
Can
we will
so read.
we will go and we'll find a pretty thing for your
Shiny.
pretty lady,
Yeah.
pretty shiny.
Yeah.
Thank you, your prettiness. Bye bye.
Yeah.
It
Love you.
would be
Bye.
most appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, I can read.
You care.
I grab somebody's shoulders and get us back in the conga line to like get out. This is just how we move around the town now.
Yep.
For your safety and security, this conga line has CCTV.
Yeah. See.
CCTV, yes.
I think it's BBTV.
Mm.
So,
We can't read, so we won't know the difference.
um, so you leave the mayor's office, and Osric von Steelfold is standing outside. Well, I will escort you to the gate.
No,
No.
no,
We need to get
no.
present and
Shopping.
your prettiness. See if we could get present.
We're going shopping.
Going shopping.
What?
Shopping.
Yeah,
Shopping spree.
going shopping.
Woo.
I'm going to keep my eyes on you.
Of course, and I'll keep. I'll do this to him. It's like I'll keep my eye on you, pretty man.
I
I'm
can't tell
trying to.
what's a compliment and what's a threat anymore.
I don't know
And
why we don't normally interact with humans when we come here. This
Yeah, I
is
don't
going
get
really
it.
well.
Good God. I kind of want to creep him out just like a little so he won't follow us.
Keep some distance.
Yeah. In this it is like my saying pretty man is like I'm staring directly. I've climbed up him and I'm like, you don't need to watch me, pretty man. I'm watching you all the time.
Okay, give me a mouth roll.
Oh God.
Yeah. 2 4s and a 1.
Oh.
Okay, so you want a success in there?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need it. I'll take a complication.
Okay,
Uh,
what would you think would be a good long-term complication from this that would affect your future rolls?
I
You
think
could fall down.
I was going to say he attaches a little bell to me.
Oh, nice.
A
I'm just like
shiny bell?
shiny. That's shiny.
Shiny and loud. Perfect combination.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
He attaches like he puts it like it's like a little weird
Like a
manacle around my
collar.
neck. Yeah, and it's like he's like,
Wait, so sorry. So you've got a tight collar around your neck and you're obsessed with leather. This is getting.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. It's getting a little
Happy Pride.
You know what? Fair enough. We don't kink shame here.
Listen. This is how I am a good ally. I just say the most out of pocket shit,
Mhm.
and it takes the heat away from anyone who's got like real weird shit they want to do.
It's fair
Let
enough.
drag queens back into schools. Let goblins back. Well, no, actually, no. Just the first one. Actually, just the
Yeah, just
first
the
one.
first
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Keep goblins okay. That's fine.
If you want to
okay.
do weird shit, I'll match your weird so you can do it, and like they'll be too focused on me to,
Yes, I get
yeah,
you.
discriminate.
They'd be too off kilter to discriminate.
Yeah, exactly. Um. So yeah,
Okay.
that's he attaches a little bell to me, and now like people can hear me coming.
All right.
Yeah,
That'll be useful as you attempt to rob the jewelry store.
I know,
Oh, who
I
said
know.
Rob? No one said Rob.
No
No one
one
said
said
rob.
Rob. We were gonna go and take a look at the shinies.
Oh.
All right. So you're walking down the street, and everyone around you is in the fanciest dresses and finest suits that they own. And as you're walking down the street, you hear somebody going, psst, psst,
Does anyone see
Hello?
a
Hello?
pretty man?
Hello?
come here,
Hello.
come here right
Hello?
now.
Hello?
Um.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, let me help you. And then a man steps out of the tailor shop and waves at you like this.
Oh.
Hello,
Hi!
pretty man.
Hi! Hello!
Hi, pretty
Hi!
man.
Hi!
Come here.
Oh, we should.
Um.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
Are you?
Yeah.
Will you give us shinies if we go over there?
Better.
Oh, and I run
Oh.
over. I sprint over there.
All right. Hello. I'm
Hi.
Taylor
Hello.
Fobbs,
Hi.
Hi.
and I need to rescue you
Oh.
From what?
because
Who's there?
because you need new clothing. You will never be allowed into the wedding area dressed like that.
What do you mean?
How are you
This.
Oh.
dressed?
Well,
Pillowcase.
Yeah.
All right, Dobby.
I think Blip has got his hands are covered in band-aids. Um, and I think, yeah, honestly, I do think it is also a pillowcase. But he's got like weird little shorts as well.
Oh, I
But the
love that.
pillowcase is like a little too short, but the shorts are a little too long, and he's not wearing
I
shoes.
not wearing shoes. Yeah. Yeah, I think similar, maybe not pillowcase, but yeah, just like a big hunk of cloth kind of tied. But I definitely think Buggo has some kind of makeshift cowboy hat. Like, it's not very good,
Ooh.
but there's an attempt.
Um, I think Brodom's wearing a purple pillowcase. It's quite torn up, and he's wearing like those kind of like cone-shaped children's party hats, but he's wearing it like a sorcerer's hat.
Nice,
Nice.
nice,
Oh
nice, nice.
no! Oh.
um, so we're going to y- let me help you. Otherwise, you'll be tossed out just for lack of decorum.
What's a decorum?
Oh.
No, we didn't bring a decorum with us.
Exactly.
I have the buttons. I have
Is it
buttons.
buttons are a decorum, right?
I have a shoe. Is that a decorum?
Chew.
Why don't you keep your buttons and your shoes,
Oh,
Oh.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
We're
and
not.
Alright.
Mm.
I will do my best to help you.
Oh.
You see,
Oh.
my great 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 grandmother was a goblin.
Oh.
But you're tall. You're a tall, pretty
You're
man.
big.
It is many years since my great 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 grandmother.
But your complexion is so grey and sickly. There's no color, no green, not even
Not
Well,
any.
even a little
Oh.
bit of purple.
no purple. No, it is tall person colored.
It's very sad.
But
You
here,
poor, you poor lost child of a king.
I would like to know of a Ken.
You can go to Akin. It's pretty.
Oh no! I see where this is going. Quick, Goblin huddle. Current Goblin huddle. Not yet.
Yeah.
This guy comes back to the can. The whole thing's gonna fall out of the tree. Okay, way too big. Way too big person. That's
Oh,
way too big a person.
oh.
He
You
wants to
too
come
big and pretty?
back.
Can you live on ground?
That's a good point.
I just want to visit.
Hmm. Can you
Goblin
climb
Huddle.
tree? Hmm.
See, he doesn't want to stay forever. The
Oh, that's
one,
good. Yeah, I don't want him for.
yeah, like he can just look up. You don't have to come up.
Yeah. Can you look up? Well,
Yes.
yeah, this might work. This might work. Yeah.
You
Maybe
don't
he is
have.
part Goblin because most humans can't look up.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't. That's why I suggested the bushes.
Yeah.
Mm. A
That's
tall person
stupid.
could also be very useful.
Mm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, I got it. Pretty man. Pretty man.
Before
Yeah.
anything comes out of Blip's mouth, know that they fell on their head. So try to follow
Yes.
along.
Many
Yeah.
times I fell on
Yeah.
my
Go on your
head, pretty
dots. Go
man.
with it. Just go with it.
Many times my head has lumps. Anyway,
And dense.
and lots of dance. Okay, pretty man. There is a jewelry store,
Mm,
and and we want to get shinies from the jewelry store to give
mm.
to the pretty lady.
Yeah.
Um,
Wedding.
yeah,
Yeah.
that. And can you help us, pretty lady, pretty man, get pretty things for pretty lady?
I don't know that I can, but
Yeah.
I can make you pretty.
Not pretty?
I'm we're
More
already
pretty.
Oh,
we're already the prettiest though, and you can
More
do.
prettier.
Err.
I Blip
Okay.
whips off their whips off pillowcase. He's got it's completely flat. There are no nipples.
Very important. Innie or outie belly button.
Oh.
Neither. It's completely flat.
Oh. Oh.
And
All
you
right. So the tailor says to you, would you like a dress like this? And
Oh.
and he shows you like a a silver dress with a silver bodice and sequins on it, and a tulle
Ooh.
princessy kind of skirt with rhinestones. Would you like a dress or a tuxedo? And the tuxedo
Oh.
is red. It's got is a sample tuxedo he's showing you. It's got like a red brocade waistcoat, and it's got a long tailcoat and a top hat.
like very reverently, very gently, Blip touches the tuxedo.
Big
I will.
green streak running down that tuxedo. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, completely ruins it. Um, he's like,
Now it's perfect.
I will no longer be pretty. I will be handsome.
Yes. Let me just get this green off.
Okay. I'm sorry, pretty man, you can't.
Okay. So he takes the tuxedo top only off the mannequin and buttons the waistcoat onto you and helps you get into the tailcoat and then perches the top hat on top of your head. And it's all ridiculously too big. The hat sags down on top of your ears and half covers your eyes.
Oh my
No
god.
penalties. The sleeves are so long you have to push them back, and the waistcoat goes down to about your knees.
I am the most handsomest goblin on this side of the river.
Well, if we had
Beautiful.
more time, I would tailor that for you, but
It's
we don't.
perfect. It's perfect. I feel beautiful. I feel beautiful. And you? And he puts gently, like, puts his hands on the cheeks of this man. You are the prettiest man I've ever laid my eyes on, and I love you, and you are welcome in my heart and my hall for till the end of time. You pretty, pretty man. And very gently, he lowers the guy's head and just gives a little kiss on the forehead. Just
Now, I would recommend something else for the rest of you as well.
Yeah.
he has two huge green handprints
I
on his.
noticed.
Yeah.
You showed shiny. Can I wear shiny?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is for wearing.
Oh,
You will look so
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I want to be shiny.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're going to take shiny dress
yeah.
and we will just put it on over your pillowcase.
I want to keep the
And
cowboy hat.
absolutely,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's essential to the vision of the
Yeah.
garment.
Mm.
Um, and you, Sir Wiswart,
Ed, do you have one of those? He points to the tuxedo, but more revealing.
Oh.
Oh.
hmm, let me check the back.
Yes,
Um,
yes, lots of revealing on the assless if possible.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
will, Brodom, you will be the sexiest goblin.
I'm going to be a whore at this dance.
Ah!
All the while, Buggo's just like twirling, just like absolutely spinning in this big shiny dress.
You will actually clean up my dude, and I dap. I dap over him.
Oh.
so the tailor comes out. This, I believe, is what you're looking for, and it is tuxedo like. It does have a waistcoat, but he says, "Excuse me, let me remove that." So he takes the waistcoat out, and it's a double-breasted jacket that is open to the very bottom button, and it's made of black velvet, and it's very, very short in the back.
It's perfect.
Excellent. Now,
You are a master artisan. I should never have doubted you. Look at that ass. Oh, I'm going to look so exposed. Stand back if there's shoots going, ladies. You might get blown back. I cast wind.
Rotom, that ass goes for days.
so the the tailor says, "All right, you are ready.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now is the time for you to proceed towards the wedding area. You must complete your errand, I know, but I also recommend eating cake."
There's
Mm.
Oh,
a cake.
cake.
Oh, I've never had cake
Cake.
I
before.
have heard
Oh,
of
cake.
cake.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hear it's the prettiest food.
Yeah.
It is the prettiest food.
Oh, cake.
Oh,
But but shiny for daughter.
shiny
Mm.
first, then
Chan
Okay.
chan.
cake this time.
Let me
Cake.
let me give you a little shiny. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
he goes into the back again and comes out with a little bit of lace with sequins sewn on.
Oh.
It's only about this big,
Wait.
but that's
Do
plenty big for shoe.
do you have string and stabbies for attaching?
Can
Yes,
you sew?
Yes. Yeah. And I grab the shoe and I grab all the buttons and I grab the coins and I just go shiny, shiny,
Shiny.
you want all of these on there.
shiny.
Mm,
Yes,
Yes.
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 Okay. Um, give me just a few minutes. This should be easy, except for the coins that don't have holes in them. Could
Mm.
anybody put some holes in these coins,
I
please?
pull my knife back out.
Corkscrew through it.
And you corkscrew through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a hands roll.
Okay. Oh god, that's only 2.
I can help if you want.
Can just like all 3 of us put our full body weight on my
Yeah.
arm as we're trying to
1,
like
2,
Yeah,
corkscrew
3.
into this?
that'll give
1,
you two
2,
two
3.
extra dice.
Oh, oh god, it's very bad. 2, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, well, you can convert the 4.
Yeah. Oh god.
The shoe has a lot of holes in it at this stage. It could not be used as a shoe.
It's not meant to be. Okay, we'll convert the 4 so we can get holes in these coins. Does the complication have to affect me or just like my ability to do things? Like, can I break the corkscrew?
It would have to affect you. So it could,
Okay.
maybe you have a blister.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, my finger
Okay.
hurts from corkscrewing the.
Oh
And I
no.
hold it out and I say, "Ow, kiss it." Yeah. Thank you.
That ain't pretty.
No.
That we will make it work because you are beautiful and
Mm.
we must remain so.
So it takes but a few minutes for the tailor, who is clearly an expert at his craft, as evidenced by your garments, particularly Rotom's, um,
Beautiful.
um, to attach all of your spangles and coins and buttons and things to the shoe. Um, and he presents it to you. Is this shiny enough?
Oh,
Oh.
And he
it's
moves it to hit the light from the window.
Oh.
Oh, okay. This is a question for the tall person because only I think only the tall person can truly describe how shiny the shiny is. We
Oh,
need to know how shiny the shiny
is it
Is
the
it
shinier
shiny.
than a wedding
shiny
ring?
enough?
This shininess
Mm.
is first the shiniest thing you've ever seen
Oh.
is.
as
Oh.
as a goblin.
Oh.
You've seen shiny. You
Yeah.
have seen your hammer. You
Mm.
have seen the shiny knife on
Yeah.
your knife.
Yeah.
Um, Wes, you have made shiny lights on occasion, on very rare occasion when it works out.
Hmm.
Um, but this surpasses everything. The buttons are sewn all over the
Oh.
toe of the shoe,
Oh.
all up the vamp. The spangled silver is curling up one side, and the coins are sewn all the way around the outside and the back of the shoe. So it's almost plated in
Oh.
shiny.
My eyes! My eyes!
Ah,
Ah!
it's
Ah!
too pretty.
Ah!
Thank you, pretty man.
This
It's
is wonderful.
perfect.
Maybe we just have cake at this wedding and have a good time. Maybe this is shiny enough.
I believe it may be shiny enough, and with our beauty combined, it will work.
You're right. We can wear these outfits to the other wedding as well. We can double dip. No one else will be here.
Exactly. No one will need to know. I've never believed in buying new suits every single time you go to a wedding.
More
So
future when you have a tailor friend, I suppose.
so the tailor says, "Go. You may go
Yeah.
and be beautiful."
Yes.
Thank you, pretty man, and we just run out like this. Yeah.
Thank you, Tailor Fobs. You are a wonderful goblin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, he
I
says.
stick my head back in quickly and I go, wait! And I shove my pigeon in and I go, for a wedding! Not pretty!
Ah,
You're
Help!
right.
Help!
he needs a little soup.
So
Pigeon
Taylor
soup!
Fobbs goes into the back again and comes out with a little tiara with a veil on it
Uh,
for the pigeon.
Lester, you're beautiful!
I
Thank you,
love.
goblin friend man!
Bye.
he's the
Bye!
greatest tailor who ever lived.
So, would you like to go straight to the wedding or elsewhere?
I think if we believe that this is the shiniest shoe in existence, that we will go and
Yeah.
we will partake of wedding.
Yeah, a wedding partaking sounds good, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. How are we on time?
Well, how much longer do we think we'll be going? Because if it's a while, then I'd recommend a break. But if we think it'll wrap in like the next 30, I'm happy to keep going.
I think it may be 45.
Do
So
we want like a 5 minute grab some water kind of thing?
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
do.
maybe just a
Water.
quick
This is a
little
Yeah.
thing.
totally self-serving break.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
How
Jesus, if you need a break, take a break.
how dare you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is not pretty behavior. And my cat is also begging to get out, so that's probably
Okay, yeah,
the
perfect. We'll
reason.
take a 5 minute break and we'll come right back.
Cool.
Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Bye bye.
See ya. Yeah.
back.
Hi y'all.
Hello.
Hi y'all,
We
pretty people.
on to a wedding. Wedding Crashers Goblin Edition.
Is it crashing a wedding if we were specifically told to go there?
I think it's crashing a wedding because that's what we're gonna do.
Ah, I see. We're going to
Even with an
literally
invite in hand.
crash into the wedding.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
see. I see.
All right. So the wedding is being held in the town square, and there are a number of shops around, but in the middle is a tall plinth with a bell on it. That is the ceremonial bell to be rung at times of town need. Um, the you see in one side of the courtyard, you see a table with a pinched looking woman sitting behind it, and on the table is a silver tray covered, mounded with cake samples, because not everybody's going to get to taste the cake. So, but maybe they can have a sample. She is the baker of the town. There's also a number of alleys coming off of the sides of the square. And here, as everywhere else in the town, there are ducks and chickens, and that people seem to be trying to shoo out of the wedding
Mm,
area, but it's not working.
good. Friends.
Wow, some tasty looking ducks.
No, friends! Friends!
No, I know, but still. Oh, but if
No,
one was sick or injured and had to be put down,
no,
oh,
That
of
was
course.
no.
No,
going.
you're right. Of course, no.
That was gonna be my question. Can we eat it if it's already dead?
Well, yes, yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. That's
I
fine.
mean,
That's fair.
yeah, it is it wouldn't be a
Okay.
wedding if a duck didn't die.
And I point to the tray of cake, but I point to the tray and I just go, shiny.
Shiny, shiny.
Do
All
we
right.
like? Would we even know what cake looks like?
I
Like
feel
we've
like we
heard
would.
cake.
Yeah, I feel like we
You've
would
heard of
have a.
it.
I feel like we would have vague ideas, like the stories around the fire of like it's kind of fluffy, but also kind of hard. It's sweet, but it can also be
Brodom
not.
is pretty sure a cake is what a pile of flour looks like because he's seen flour and he knows it's what cakes are made of. So he's
Ah,
Mm.
expecting a pile of white powder.
okay. So
And
you can decide for yourself if you're aware that this tray is covered in cake, but Buggo is just like shiny tray.
I see.
We can put shoe on tray and oh
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
this is perfect.
yes, shiny.
Tray is perfect.
this.
Yes, good.
Yes,
We
yeah,
just have to move all that, whatever that junk is on top,
yes.
boxes
Uh-huh.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Blech.
Bread looks like
Oh,
bread.
I I have I have an idea. Why don't we get all the pretty little boxes? We take the tray and pass around the pretty little boxes, and,
Ah.
and then they'll everybody else will empty the boxes, and then we'll have
Mm.
the shiny.
Yeah. Oh, good. Smart.
Hmm
Thank you.
hmm
It
Smart.
happens.
Yes. Sometimes.
This dent is the smart one. And okay,
I ask for Trey. I go ask for Trey.
I was just I was just gonna take it and then
Oh yeah, yeah, good,
carry
yeah,
around.
yeah, do, yeah,
Uh,
good. Go.
Um, I you can tell me if I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm wrong. But this sounds like a hands roll.
Yeah, it sounds like a hands roll to me too.
Okay, great. I was really going to like fight my case there, but you agreed so quick.
Well, it's either hands or legs, and I know you've got scrawny legs.
I've
So
got the scrawniest legs.
I think goblins in fiction do
with
not
it,
lift
don't
their
forget
legs.
your -1 penalty.
Okay, thank you. That's still four. That's still pretty
That's pretty
decent.
darn good.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you got a
Satisfying, but not
success.
helpful.
Ah, deeply unhelpful. Um, yeah, I like it is the scrawny legs where it's like
Okay, so you have a partial or very effortful success.
Oh, there's a lot. Like you can, I hear like sweating bullets.
Those knees are shaking.
The knees are shaking, arms heavy. There's
Okay,
no spaghetti.
so you approach the table, and you're a little bit shorter than the top of the table. And the woman behind the table says, can
Hey,
I
pretty
help
lady.
you?
I'm gonna serve the little boxes.
Boxes?
Yeah, on the shiny.
Boxes.
Yeah,
These are cakes.
I'm a servant.
These are slices of the finest cake that this town or any other has to offer.
And he's just gonna go like this and say, "This may be the shiniest cake, but you are the shiniest lady, pretty lady."
Why, thank you. But I will not be swayed by flattery.
It is flattery if it's the truest thing I've ever seen, pretty lady.
Well, I see. What if what do you want exactly to do?
I want to serve your cake, pretty lady. I want to
To
serve your
whom?
cake to all, pretty lady.
Well,
Carry around your cake, give it a cake, take the cake, eat the cake, eat the cake.
I think it's going pretty well over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
all right.
Also, did I hear cake?
I think I heard cake too.
Is cake?
Boxes are cake?
Boxes of cake.
I didn't know it
Is the
came in
cake
boxes.
inside the box?
Maybe inside the box. Yes, we'll have to open them up.
Ah. Okay.
So I will allow you to carry these around. However, I will require. Oh, you're already dressed as a very fine, gentle person.
I am the most handsomest man.
Yeah. What?
I wouldn't say that, but
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
but
he starts to cry.
no crying, please.
I'm
You'll get it on the
sorry.
cake.
I'm
But
sorry.
can you lift the tray?
Yeah, pretty lady.
We already established that, right?
We did.
Okay, good. Well, take it around mostly to the people on the periphery,
Absolutely, pretty lady. You are
and I
absolutely
expect it back empty.
yes.
We were doing really well there for a minute.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, you may go.
Thank you, pretty
Um,
lady.
Now, as you're leaving the stand that she had set up outside, you cast a glance inside the door and see the cake.
I can't focus on that. My legs gonna snap like ten twigs.
It must be inside that really big box.
Oh yeah.
I know we're here for the tray, but now I really want to try some of this cake.
Let's take small cake, small box now. Because what if bad?
Okay, well, we should go stand on the Persephone. That's where she's bringing them all to.
Who's Persephone?
I don't know. I think she's one of the ladies, but I heard her saying she has to bring it to
Okay.
Persephone first.
Okay. Okay. Flip. Flip.
Eh,
Who's Persephone?
Persephone, I don't know. I think she's around the sides.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep
Sides.
going.
We'll start at the sides and we'll work
Yeah.
our way in.
Yeah, I'm gonna step
I
like he's
think.
gonna. Excuse me,
I,
pretty lady.
I, thi-
Persephone. There's cake.
I I think as we go around, Buggo like grabs the cake off the tray and like hands it to people with his little goblin hands. He's like, "Here,
It's smushed.
cake." Yeah, yeah, all like mushed up.
Delicious.
Ew, boxes
Here,
are
cake,
soft.
cake. Are you Persephone? Cake.
Okay, who has the focus?
Oh, it is
Uh,
currently me.
Pass that over to Amber.
Here you go.
This one.
That was like a magic trick. Good job, guys.
Mm.
Video editor.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think we're just
so
going around. I'm just shoving cake at people, and I'm just like, here, cake, cake. And then, like, in between, I'm just like licking the extra cake off my hands.
Oh God.
oh
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
God. Damn it.
and you don't have any napkins or anything,
No,
so the
Absolutely not.
people are just
got my
having to
dress.
take these mutilated pieces of cake in their hands, and they
I just
stare
like
at it,
mush it into their hands as well. Like when I give it to them, I'm just like, cake for you.
and then they kind of pick off bits,
Oh.
and most of them really seem to like it. It must be the goblin's bit.
Yeah. Oh
Mm.
yeah. Goblin touch.
Mm.
So after a while
Foul.
circuiting the party, um, you have an empty tray.
That
Oh.
Now,
being
how many pieces of cake did each of you eat?
I don't I genuinely don't think Blip had any just because he was so busy concentrating on like keeping the tray up. Like it's not that he didn't want any, he just couldn't.
Mhm.
Yeah, Brodom had a bite, but did not care for it. And he just
Oh.
shoveled some like bugs that he saw on the ground in his mouth to get the taste of it. It's
You
too
got
too
uh,
sweet, too processed.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think
Unnatural.
I don't think Buggo specifically ate any, but I think with the hand licking between each passing out of cake, like that's a good like 6 or 7 pieces of cake, and I
Yeah.
do feel like he's probably kind of like vibrating with the sugar at this point.
Okay, awesome. So the cake has been passed out, and one of the people you passed out cake to was a very sad-looking man
Oh
in an
no.
alley somewhere, in an alley coming off of the main square. Um, so he appeared to be some sort of entertainer.
Oh, I
Well,
think we go back over his way. Yeah, we have an empty tray now. Yeah,
Yes.
so
I
maybe
think it.
maybe we're sneaking down the alley to like put together our gift, and he's sitting there all
Oh,
sad.
yeah. It's like, hey, cry man, why you crying?
They won't let me play.
Why, pretty man?
I was supposed to play, but they don't like the sham.
The
What?
shop,
the
what?
sham.
What?
Who's
The
Sean?
sham.
The
It's
sheep?
it's like a it's like a musical instrument that goes kind of
Are you trying
and
to
they
say the
didn't
word
like it.
song? Is it a song?
No, 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 it's a
Sheep.
sham. SHAWM.
I can't read.
Make that sound again. Make it again. Make that sound again. Oh, ah, oh my God, it's
We should be a
beautiful.
band. Are
We
you?
could. We
It's a
should start a
beautiful
band.
sound.
We should start a
We
Beautiful.
band.
should.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do
I
it.
would
Let's do it.
join a
Let's do it.
band.
Let's do it.
Would you sing or make
Oh,
noises or
I know how you can play. You can
Yeah.
play for the pretty lady, pretty man.
Yeah.
Um, um, you we give our gift and the pretty shiny, big pretty shiny, and then you play us as we walk up, and
Oh yeah.
we give gift
So Blip fell on
Yes.
his head when he was younger.
many times,
What he's
many
trying
times.
to say. We have been we have a job. We have to give shiny gift to uh daughter, and we have shiny tray, and we have shiny shoe, and when we see her, you play music, and we take it in, and that'll be part of the gift, and the
Yes,
gift will be like, whoa,
it will be perfect. Yes.
yeah,
that
I
will be
said that.
beautiful.
Why'd you all say that?
yeah.
Less words for dumb brains to remember.
You're right, they don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your what? What's your name, crying friend? Carl.
Pretty
Oh,
Carl, pretty
Stupid
Carl.
name. But,
Carl.
well, okay.
Carl. Carl.
It's the name I've got.
You
I think
should
we
name
change it.
you should
How
Yeah.
about mm,
Barl.
mm, Booger? Your name is Booger then.
Bugger, bugger,
Booger!
bugger.
Booger, 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 booger.
Booger.
My
Yeah,
name
much
Blip.
better than Carl. Carl, yeah, gross. Booger
Booger,
starts with a
booger,
B. Sounds like snot. It's good. You're
Yep.
Booger.
Maybe I can use it as a stage name.
Booger
Yeah,
band. Booger band.
Booger.
bugger man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah.
it. Um,
Where is Princess?
My pants here.
she's still getting ready. I think there was supposed to be a parade. Um,
Oh.
I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know if they'll let me in the parade.
We make parade.
Do
We parade now.
Just join
you
parade anyway. How they
ja,
stop
ja,
you?
ja, 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 ja.
Ch-ch-ch.
Yeah, let's make a parade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
play a parade,
Mm,
and
Yes.
you guys are gonna start it for me.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. And
Who wants to
then
hold the
you come
tray with
back
the
to our
shanty?
treehouse and sing to our princess, mayor's
That's
daughter, whatever.
wonderful.
Can
So,
I spend the focus and use follow your nose to try and find the mayor's daughter?
yeah.
Mm.
Right, so follow
What
your
what's the
nose
wording on
is
that?
follow a set of tracks perfectly by sight or smell. You can also ask the tall person 2 questions about the person or the object.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna find tracks, but you can certainly track by smell. Um,
Am I
That
just smelling
perfume is
like
potent.
clean or rich or like, something very opposite of what I'm used to?
The absence of smell is what you
Yeah,
feel.
not stink.
okay. So you're going to sniff out the absence of stink.
Yeah.
And what questions do you have?
Um, what do we want to know about? What do we want to know about the mayor's daughter? Is there
What
anything
does she?
that'll like?
What does she look like?
I don't think you can get that from scent.
Oh, oh, that's so fair. She smells blonde.
She smells blonde.
I mean, I guess, yeah, can I just be vague and like, is there something I get from that scent? Like once I catch it, that I'm just like, oh, that's her, and she, I don't know, she has this quirk or something about her that I can kind of tell. Maybe there's a
Okay.
secret. Maybe she secretly
Yeah.
likes dirt.
I can do that.
She
Okay, so let's
eats
do that
dirt.
one. And then what else?
Mm,
Mm.
has she eaten cake? Because cake has a smell.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do this. Okay. So, describe to me your sniffing about.
So I think Buggo just kind of like slams his head into the ground, and it's just a big like whiffs of dirt, just like and like running in circles, like ass up, face on the ground, sniffing away, trying to like catch it. And when he does, it's that like cartoon kind of like nose in the air and just following the nose.
Okay. So what you find is a set of olfactory tracks um, that lead from the baker's to the mayor's house. It smells like clean and perfume and chrysanthemums.
Mm.
And
Sorry.
clean and perfume and chrysanthemums. That's our secret. And then what was the third question? Second question?
Did she have any cake yet?
Oh,
Oh, she
yes,
had cake.
she
Yeah.
has had cake
Oh,
Oh,
she snuck some cake.
because it's her
she.
responsibility to taste the cake, but
Oh,
Oh
she
yeah.
also just really likes cake.
Oh, okay. Good.
so fair. So fair. Who doesn't like cake?
So
Anyone
we
who says they don't like
follow.
cake,
Scrotum.
they're wrong.
So we follow me and my nose to
Okay,
the mayor's daughter.
so you're going to follow him to the mayor's house, and there, what are you going to do? You have arrived. It's a big brick building with black trim and a doorknob that is just slightly too high for a goblin to reach.
But we have men. We have tall men with us.
We do have a tall man with us.
You do have a tall man with you.
If we booger, 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 booger,
Bugger.
Carl?
booger,
Bugger.
booger.
Carl's dead.
Okay.
Let's go. You're bugging now.
We short, too short, can't reach, but you open door, okay?
Puppy.
And then
Um,
we parade with tray, with shoe, present, gift, and you behind us. Yeah.
this isn't
Uppies.
my house. I can't open the door.
Yeah, you can. Uppies.
Go
Okay,
in,
so
go in.
um, Booger Carl the minstrel um, approaches the house very delicately, looking about for the guard, and reaches out for the knob and closes his hand around it and turns. And it opens,
Yeah.
which is great because he had anticipated it would be locked.
I immediately grab someone's shoulders and just like start shoving, and we're like, "Ja, ja, 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 ja," and whoever's in front has no Wes.
Wes! He got shoved in and got lost in the void. Oh,
They killed Bodum. No. Hilarious.
Boda! Boda!
Who's in front with the tray? Who has?
I've like
Have you
I
just
was
been holding it the whole
I think
time?
I've been holding it. No one told me to drop it, so
Okay. So I think we just put the shoe on that, and I grab your shoulders, Flip, and I just start shoving you, and we're conga lining, and I just like whip my head around to Booger, and I'm like, play, play, play.
play bugger, play, pretty boy.
Da, 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 da,
That's really painful. I'm not going to do it anymore.
No, that's fair
That's
enough.
okay. But for chat to know that that noise is happening the
The
whole
whole
time.
time. Yeah.
The whole time.
Okay, so you've gotten enough information from your sniffology that you know she is upstairs, and you head up the stairs and turn down a long hallway to find a beautifully lit room with a with three or four ladies, pretty ladies, um, adjusting the hem and the long veil of the mayor's daughter, um, of the mayor's daughter. She is not small. She is Zeftig and she is blonde and she is
I knew it.
utterly beautiful, utterly radiant.
Ah.
Her name is Natalie, and she will immediately respond to your presence with a, "Oh my goodness!"
Hey, pretty lady.
Yeah. Gift.
I would like to use my advanced feat, well read. When you enter an important place, you may ask the TP, what secrets do I know about this place? This insight gives you +1 dice once. I feel like we're going to need something
Ooh.
helpful in this room because we're maybe about to get stabbed
Okay.
No.
Nah, you're not gonna get stabbed.
No.
You
or
may
attacked.
get thrown out a
No.
window.
Even worse. Uh, so,
um,
tall person, what secrets do I know about this place?
so this is a place. It appears to be a bedroom, and the bride. It is the place where the bride is preparing, making her final preparations for the wedding with her bridesmaids. There are no there's nothing particularly out of order about the room itself, but you can tell that she has worked very hard to make her appearance as perfect as possible, and she's
Okay.
wearing a crown of chrysanthemums.
Oh, pretty.
Beautiful.
Pretty lady. Pretty flower lady.
Oh,
We
what?
Gift.
we
Gift.
we
Uh,
are the pretty people. Street
we are this evening's entertainment. We were sent to ensure that you looked as beautiful as could be And
Yeah.
it seems we're too late because we can't make you look any better than you already have or smell any better than you already do.
You are the prettiest lady, pretty lady.
Smell?
Smell
I'll
good.
I'll just
Smell
let
good.
that go. Um,
Yeah.
thank you. I appreciate it. And why is this man making dead duck noises?
That's a shop.
That's shop.
Oh,
That's booger.
It's Booger.
It's Booger. He makes sounds. He's the lead singer of our band.
Yeah.
my name used to be Carl.
You see
Well,
why
it's
we
Booger
changed
now. Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Carl. I
Carl,
attend
Carl,
business school
Carl.
and I go to the bank. I work in a tavern. It's ridiculous.
Boring.
Now he's
Booger.
Booger.
Booger plays in a band.
Booger. But enough
And
about us. It's your wedding day.
who are
Well,
you getting married to,
Brought
pretty lady?
gift. Gift. Gift.
Gift,
Gift.
gift.
Gift. Gift.
Uh, and Blip waddles up. It's like, pretty lady, I am the most handsomest I've ever been. We are the prettiest we'll ever be. And we give you the prettiest gift from our from our Ken to your Ken, pretty lady.
Yeah.
this is certainly this is
Shine,
different,
Tiny?
but
Yeah. Shiny. Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah.
this shoe,
Yeah.
this shoe brings back this was my mother's shoe.
Yes.
She used it for
Uh.
weightlifting.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty lady.
We did that
It's a
on purpose.
little
Yeah, pretty lady.
it's a little decorated, but I'm
Yeah.
sure she wouldn't have minded. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
was
God! Did it work?
all good.
Thank you so much, and please join us at the wedding.
Yeah.
We'd love to, pretty
Yay.
lady.
Yeah.
You hear that, Booger? You're invited.
Can Booger play?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh, I think Blip, like now that he doesn't need the tray, he throws it over his shoulder, um, and takes a deep, sweeping bow, and is like, "We love you, pretty lady. We shall see you at your wedding and meet
Yeah.
your beau, pretty lady."
Give a little,
Just runs out.
I'll give a little curtsy and then waddle out the same way.
Yeah.
Give a little ass revealing curtsy.
Just
Oh
like
yes,
when,
yes.
just when your arms go up, it's like, oh, just a little peek at the bottom of the cheeks.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I'll stop at the door before leaving. Oh, see you at the dance floor. Ooh.
All right, so you head downstairs, and Carl Burger says to you,
Carl Booger.
Carl Booger.
Uh,
no,
His
that's a
official
name you
name.
don't hear every day.
Yeah.
Um, he says to you, um, so do you think we can still do the parade? I really liked that part where you guys were dancing and I was playing
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my
Well, no,
instrument.
that can be our entrance.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, pretty man. Let's go.
All
And
right, let's go. Let's start a parade.
mm, um, I think I'm just going to like keep walking around and dancing until I find something that I would deem a parade. Whether it is a parade or not is irrelevant.
Yeah. I think on the
Yes.
way out, can Buggo have maybe grabbed the tray and like walking behind Booger, just be like smash, smash, smash.
Yes.
On the ground because
Perfect.
it's
By
changed.
folding it in half.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, so strong.
It's not a very fancy tray.
Ah, okay.
It was actually just aluminum. It was just very shiny.
Yeah.
So you head out of the mayor's house and back towards the square where you see lots of people just milling about like they have nothing to do until the wedding starts. Um, and then Booger begins playing his shawm, and as if cued, perhaps you would start dancing.
Yeah,
Oh, we simply must.
yeah. Can
And yes,
can I try to corral people like a sheepdog? Like if I just
yes,
smash my tray around them and try to like bring them all in?
Dance, monkeys, dance.
Yeah.
yes, you should.
Yes. Yeah.
That is absolutely necessary.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Booger's just going around, like circling them until they all kind of get closer and closer to, or Buggo, closer to Booger then, and just like smash, 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 join us, smash, smash.
And I think Blip is just staying like going like dance, 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 dance.
Brodom is hanging out of table legs and doing his best pole routine.
Oh my god. Very distinct vibes going on
Yeah,
here.
but as we've discussed, his legs are shaky and his hands are trembly. So anytime he has to put his like weight into it, it's like, "Ugh."
The most anxious stripper.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, poor Brodo.
Okay, so you have enough people corralled into sort of a line-like structure um,
As close to
that
a parade as one can get.
Yeah.
that Booger begins to play, and no one seems to mind.
Oh.
And he leads them in a spiral around the the plaza, getting closer and closer to the center where the bell is. And then, just as he stops, it is time for the officiant to appear. And a man in white appears, white robes appears, and rings the big bell, which is cracked.
Oh.
It doesn't sound very good, but it's loud. Um, and from the mayor's house marches Natalie Ogart, the mayor's daughter, and from the tailor's shop marches Philip Cath, who is her intended, and they have a beautiful wedding. Um, and she is wearing the shoe you got her.
Oh.
We love you, pretty
Oh, it
man.
goes on your feet. That makes so much more sense.
Mm.
I thought it was a hat. That makes much
So
more sense.
shiny, looks so good.
Real shiny. I can see
And
Radiant.
how it
then
would be for weightlifting. Look at that
Yeah.
leverage. It kind of
Oh
gives you like a
yeah.
wedge on your heel.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Mm.
Yeah.
and then the as the wedding concludes, as the ceremony concludes, the guard von Steelfold um, approaches you and shouts, "Goblins!" and and says, "I must remove you to the jail
No,
immediately."
What?
Why?
no.
No.
Why, pretty
Um,
man?
and and the mayor says, "Oh, Barry, knock it off."
Yeah.
Barry?
Barry.
Knock it
What
off,
happened to Osric?
Barry.
Screw you, Barry.
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 And and
Barry.
Barry sits on the ground. Barry Tuttles sits on the ground with his sword across his lap and his head in his hands, and he said, "I just wanted to be a town guard."
Yeah, he's not a very good one.
You don't have to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's I'm gonna put my hand on his face and just rub shh
Whom do
in.
you serve, town guard?
Yeah. Just in like the comforting like way, like you know how people like in the movies like wipe away tears.
Yeah.
That is what he Blip is intending, but he just like smooshes the face.
And leaves
Again,
green
oxidized
streaks.
green goop
Green
as
Yeah,
well.
streaks.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and the weird green goop is on his face. Like, it's okay, pretty man. You are town guard,
Just
and
bad
now
one.
you're not very good, but that's okay.
I am the town guard. That's right.
That's
Yeah.
the spirit. You can be there one day.
I can do this.
Mm.
Wait, what are
I
you doing?
think I think I shall politely escort you to the end of the bridge, unless you
No.
want some cake first.
Cake,
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 Yeah.
cake, cake,
Yeah. Okay.
cake, cake,
cake, pretty man, for cake first, and
cake,
then
cake, cake, cake,
then
cake,
walk,
cake, 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 cake.
walk to the
I
bridge.
scoop some dirt into my pocket to secretly add to the cake before I eat it.
Oh, so crunchy now.
It's like a dirt cake.
Exactly.
Mm, lovely.
Um, okay, and that is effectively where we will end this evening.
Wait, did it
Um,
work?
Yay!
Does the Ken and the town like each other again? Did we
well,
fix it?
Did we
there
heal
is
relations?
improved relationships, and
Yeah.
you've made
Yeah,
a lot of friends in the town. Will help you a
yeah.
lot should you visit again.
We did it. We fixed everything.
We
Nice.
fixed everything. The world is safe and well.
So it's gonna
And
be a
Blip,
one-sided relationship. I can't imagine the human town's gonna be like, of course, we are neighbors with that nest over there in the swamp.
Except the
Blip,
tailor.
where,
The tailor's
That's a
gonna
tailor.
come
That's a
hang out.
tailor.
yeah, Blip will keep the top hat forever as a family heirloom. He will wear
Not
it
to
till the
mention
day
the
he
rest of
dies.
it.
Well, yeah, but it'll all get grubby and gross, but like the top hat will remain pristine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top
It
hat is
will.
forever.
The top hat is forever. It's the prettiest.
Some
Oh my
adventure
god.
Thank
party
you
down the
guys
line.
so much.
Some
Thank you.
adventure.
That was
Thank
great.
you. Is like next? Are we gonna play more? Like next
Yep.
session?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think we'll play again next session. Keep your characters should you want to play them again, or you can make a new one.
Ooh.
Mm.
And we will probably be in a different location. So
Yeah.
even if
Cool.
you have your same character, um, we will um, we will give you. We'll just say that you're there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we
Make
you
it
teleported.
move.
What about
also
it?
you also get to have a title for completing
Oh,
this this session.
that is
So
exciting.
give me one moment. Titles, 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 because I have to look it up in the book. Um, so um, your title, Buggo, is cat herder.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, and Brotum, your title is going to be mushroom hands.
Mushroom hands.
Ooh.
Very good.
Oh, okay.
And Blip, your title is going to be Sir Throws a Lot.
Mm, it feels right.
Does.
It feels
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
next time we play, um, if you have a title and you can say how it's relevant to what you're doing, you'll get a +1
Ooh,
die.
nice.
Ooh, love that.
So
I
that's
throw
where
the
we
cats.
end.
All of the cats.
Whenever there's a cat, I get a bonus.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That
Well,
Awesome.
was so
thank
good.
you so
Thank you
much,
guys
Kate.
so much.
Yeah,
That
thanks,
was
Kate. That was fun.
great. Excited to play again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Fun game. I like
So
it.
yeah, so that's it. We will be back
Yeah.
in 2 weeks' time with more goblin errands. Maybe the same goblins, maybe new goblins. We'll see.
Ooh.
I do. I
Exciting.
think I might want to try a different playbook just because
I
I want
I'm
to try. I
also
want to try
thinking
all the
that.
things. I want to. I want to try it all.
I want to be the
We'll see.
square. I want to be the exact opposite of Blip.
Hmm.
Very excited for that.
He's like, guys, relax, guys.
I just had a
uh,
quick look at the table of contents of all the playbooks, and
oh yeah.
for context, I am still very jet lagged from a flight from Vancouver, and I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, I want to try the overview. Nope, that's just the overview of playbooks. I think it's
Oh
time for
no,
bed.
you
Oh
poor thing.
no, I think you
Okay.
need to go to bed,
All right.
man.
Yeah,
We will log off and we will let Wes get some sleep. I think.
Get some sleep, Wes.
I still want to play the
Please.
overview. It sounds fun.
I thought you said over it. I was like, that can't be right.
No, 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 no. That would be interesting as well.
That would be.
Well, yeah. Okay. So we have been TTRPG Trials. Thank you so much. We tried Goblin Errands. We liked it.
We did.
We will try it again in 2 weeks' time. So join us here for that. And then 2 weeks after that, we will be discussing it. So stick
Ooh.
around for the series. And thanks so much for coming.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Bye. Good
Thank you,
night.
pretty ladies.
All right. That's enough. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.